Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. A very pleasant evening, Mr. President, district officers, friends, and especially to Quita. I shall endeavor to evaluate your speech based on what I like about your speech and some recommendations for improvement. First of all, Quita, I like the fact that you started your speech very well. You actually had a good sense of humor by saying that I actually referred to notes in an inverted comma, but look, it's a blank piece of paper. So that was very good because in the sense that you got us off on a very light-hearted manner. Secondly, you also engaged the audience by asking two questions which we may not think about. Sometimes some of us may be more emotional, some of us may be more logical, but we do not really think about such questions. So by posing this question to us, you get our brains working. It's a thought-provoking question. How many of you think of yourself as logical? How many of you think you can succeed on logic alone? So these are two very good questions which you asked to engage the audience. And then I like the fact that you did an experiment which is very novel and intriguing, something that I have never seen before. So you really piqued the audience interest there. And Quita, before the speech you asked me to evaluate you based on your body gestures. And I found that you have very good eye contact and you were wearing a smile on your face all the while. Therefore, it added to your likability as a speaker, and you also appeared to be prepared, contrary to what you said, and you also appear very credible with that smile of yours. Now I shall move on to some areas for improvement. I'm not sure, Quita, whether you do this experiment or this exercise as in team building exercises, in some of your management games you do as part of your work. So maybe let me just give you some suggestions and evaluate you based on the trainer's point of view. When we are doing experiment activities, we got to be very conscious about the learning points at the end of the day. Therefore, we want to leave ourselves with enough time to bring across the learning point, to tie up the entire activity, so that the audience will not be left hanging, wondering what is it that Quita is trying to say. So maybe a suggestion for you is, when you engage the audience, or engage me, you ask me, Coen, what choice would you make? You could later come back to me and ask me, why did you choose not to change your choice? And then when you ask the audience, do you think Coen should change? Then you should ask them, why do you think Coen should not change? By asking the audience such questions, you get them to share what are the thought processes they have as they went through the experiment. And therein, when you deliver the key learning point, they can tie back to what they were thinking. Secondly, also on your body gesture, I felt that there was a little bit too much pacing about. You showed a bit nervousness, it betrayed your nervousness. Maybe the next time you do a speech, you would like to practice being rooted on the spot. So in conclusion, I wish there was more time to listen to your speech. I truly believe you have a good speech value, and incorporating the suggestions I give you, you can become an even better facilitator of activities in the future. So,